Welcome everyone to this month's AstroColorScope. My name is Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So with the AstroColorScope, we're using colors that link with your birth sign, and I throw colors into a circle of 12 houses to see which colors want to go into which house for you this month. All the colors are in this bag, so I've already chosen the 3 colors for you. So let's get started. Okay, so Taurus, you of course are ruled by Venus, and Venus is in your sign for most of this month, so that's good. So Venus of course is the planet of love. Now what's interesting to me is we have 3 stones of course for you, and the second stone that came up was this one, Preonite, which is a beautiful green energy, and this is the romance stone. It went into your 6th house, which is the energy of work and health, but it, 6 is the number of Venus to me. So with that energy, it feels almost like something is coming up around your work, around your health, that is going to bring a lot of love to the surface, and maybe a lot of passion as well. But with the green energy, there's a balance, and the 6th house is about finding balance. This particular stone is also about healing childhood traumas, and the 6th house where the stone landed for you is that health, and again finding balance. So I feel that this month you're going to be connecting to your own health. You're going to be releasing stuff that maybe will bring up some old trauma that comes from your childhood or comes from a long time ago. And with the green energy, I feel that, it's linking with the heart, but the heart is the balancing place. I feel almost as if you're going to find your balance as a consequence. You will be letting go of something with this, and it's going to help you health-wise. Let's see if anything else comes up with that. I'm being told to look at the other colors with this green, so we'll come back to that in a second. So the one of the other colors that came up, you can't see this very well, but it's a really pale blue Peruvian opal, and this went into between your 2nd and 3rd house. The 2nd house is it's kind of about you and your connection with the world, and your connection with your possessions, and your connection with material things, and maybe with that 2nd house, what you're holding on to. This went between the 2nd and the 3rd house. 3rd house is communication, and blue is a color of communication, but this is very pale, it's very ethereal, it's an opal energy. So I feel that these are, going back to that, they're related. Blue and green are about healing the heart. That blue energy links to that, maybe what you've been holding onto, and it could be reflected in material things around you. I'm feeling like there's a little buzz going through me at the moment. So you may be holding on to things from the past that are spread around you, and they're just like lumps of energy that are in your energy field. It's time to get rid of them. Get them out. And it could be in your physical life, or it could be energetically in your energy field. So I feel with that blue opal that it's like this is a very it's not quite opaque, it's not translucent either, it's sort of in between. It's semi-opaque and semi-translucent. So I feel almost as if you've been a little bit blinded by something or someone around you, and now it's time to look around to see what needs to go, and that's going to have a domino effect on your health. I feel like this energy here is going to have a domino effect by getting rid of stuff that's around you, and maybe communicating with people that you may have had some issues with, and they've been affecting your health as well. Not them personally, but just the issues have been coming up, and that's been affecting your health too. Because this came into the house of the career as well, this could be linked with people that you work with, and it could also be linked with your desk in your office. Okay, I feel that we're done with those for the moment. You also got yellow, and yellow went into your 7th house of relationships. So you've got a huge relationship thing going on this month for you, and it's like you're clearing the decks of all that stuff that you've held on to with relationships. You know, the 2nd house is about reflections in relationships, and you get this blue opal. There's lots of reflections in there. It's like little bits and pieces in the opal. So I feel that this month you're going to get little aha moments. It's like, oh yeah, I know where that comes from. I know why I've got that problem. It's because I do this, and it's reflected in this other person. So look at who you have issues with around your work, around your relationships, close bonds, and see if you notice something in them that annoys you or that you're having challenges with, because this is something that is within you, and you need to clear it out this month, and that's what that yellow energy is. So you might be sort of moving a few friendships out of your life, but I feel that it's good. So I can almost feel like you'll be taking a breath and saying, finally. It's like letting go of your shopping that you've been holding on to. So it's like excess energy that you don't need around you. When I look at all these colors together, the green and the yellow are saying you have some decisions to make, but it feels like good decisions. So there's a sense of you're going to have some decisions to make about taking a breath, taking a breather, taking some space, taking some time, maybe for a vacation. There is writing energy that comes up in the 3rd house, and because you've got this blue opal, you may be getting some inspiration to do some writing. You may just need to create the space to do it. And again, there's a sense of getting rid of stuff around you that will create that space for you. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's pick a card for you, see what comes up from Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic deck. I'll pick, you know what, I'm feeling like I want to pick the card off the bottom, which we just had in the previous one, which was the Forest card, and that is Breathe. And I felt like I wanted a card from the top as well for you to get 2. So you get Gaia and Nurturing. So that's kind of interesting. You've got 2 together, and they're both the Earth energy. Of course, it's Earth magic, but you've got the Forest and you've got Gaia. So it's almost like you need to be grounded this month as well with that green energy right there. So that's also going to help you with your health. Let's just check and see if there's anything else. Okay, and I'm just been given one more thing with the yellow. Because we have an earth energy that's coming up, that yellow is the sunshine, and you need to be out and connecting with people and breathing fresh air and being out in the sun. So make sure you get out this month and get out into the sun and get lots of wonderful rays. Okay, that's it. Do check my website sealedwithlove.com and spread this around, share it with your friends, and let me know in the comments section underneath what you think about this latest AstroColorScope. Lots of love. Bye.